This is a Otaku International podcast. I'm Ike Senpai. This week we'll be having a conversation about Black Clover, chapter 293. We're going to be talking about Dante's comeback, Magna's inner thoughts, the Battle of the Fist, Dante and Magna out of magic, their final bout. And here hosting with me today, we have Kiwi-chan.
Hi.
And we actually have Soul coming up too, but he's having technical difficulties, so he's going to be here in a bit. So what's going to happen is we're also going to talk about rating the chapter 1 out of 10. We're going to have a Q&A about the chapter, and then we're going to open the chat for any questions. Please keep your questions until we say post them, and stay until the end, because later we're going to be talking about what's going to happen in the next chapter. And before we start, join our Discord and be a part of the Otaku family. We talk about all types of animes, mangas, webtoons, manhwas that you can even think of. We have great people from all around the world. Come join us and talk with other people just like you. Next, now let's get this started. We got Dante's comeback. And just going straight into this, the panel just enters in, Luck zipping through the halls. And then we have Dante just ominously lifting off the ground. And he's just looking at Magna why, how dare you punch me in the face and put my back on the ground, and throwing rocks at Magna, creates one of those little stone swords and try to slice at Magna. And literally Magna's just duking it out with him the whole time while he's using magic powers. And it's absolutely crazy. Kiwi, during this panel and this scene, what were you thinking?
Honestly, one, I think Dante is a lunatic because he is so arrogant. I felt like he's like, oh, you fiend, you think you could touch me, you could bruise me, you could do this to me, how dare you? And I was actually honestly, I didn't like Magma, but I was actually cheering him up for just shutting this boy up. It's he was that kind of fight when he was cocky when Yami versus Asta, and I was like, oh no, not this again. But yeah, I actually want him to shut up with this one. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Because when Dante, I just hate the way Dante is. He's so pompous. It's crazy the way he just responds and reacts and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie, him lifting off the floor was a little freaky because he just started lifting all the rocks and stuff like that. But
wait, let me ask you a question. Why would you gain from lifting a rock?
Well, he was just smashing into him, but no matter what, freaking Magna he punched each one of them. He was just duking it out the whole time. He's you know what? A lot of people talk down on him and stuff like that, but he was putting it out. He was putting out big time.
Hey, I see something that with this chapter I actually see Magma putting more work than he ever fought anybody. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, we didn't have a serious fight with Black Clover members. I'll be honest with you, even with the Elf arc, I will be honest with you, we did not really have a one-on-one cool fight between, honestly, you guys have to agree with me that there is rarely a good fight. It will be Yami or somebody in a high elite, I guess, I forgot what his name, Grosh, or the guy with the mirror. He's the only one I see that was fighting really, or but in reality, do you ever see any Black Bulls that went beyond their expectations or beyond far? I see Vanessa and the Farrell, they were okay, I gotta surpass. But with Magma, to be honest, do you really? Yeah,
you're right. You're right about that. Not many people have really went past. Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Everyone on the entire team has went past their threshold besides 2 people, and I think it's Magna, and then what is his name? The one that's in the building. Is it Henry?
Henry.
Those are the 2 people who have not
actually he
out.
did though. because Henry was moving the Black Clover base.
Yeah, but I didn't see like something like he always was able to do that with his magic and stuff like. So I haven't seen anything special though, specifically special beside that kind of conjuring or whatever. Which moving on from that, let's talk about Magna's inner thoughts. So he kind of like starts it off with like Dante just kind of talking back down to him and stuff like that, and he starts reminiscing all the things that like he's like, I wasn't born awesome like a noble or royal or anything like that, and I'm not luck. He's like, I'm not like the freaking that one captain, the painting captain. He's like, I'm nothing like these people. I don't have those kind of incredible instincts, and I'm not even like Asta. He's like, I'm not even like Asta, because Asta has that freaking anti-magic, which is crazy and just absolutely crazy. And it comes to him talking to Yami and saying, why did you even bring me into this team? Like what was the use of that? And he's like, honestly, dude, you got guts. All right. You got guts. And in this moment was I thought it was pretty cool for him. I thought it actually was pretty cool. What'd you think about it?
Honestly, remember the backstory between Yami and like I forgot his name now.
Jack?
No. The backstory between his vice captain. I forgot his vice.
Oh, Nock.
Yeah, him and Nock's backstory kind of like the reason him and Yami get along is because they're both gutsy person. They go rafting and stuff, and then when they went to the Magic Nights, it's like he kind of like disciplined and he kind of saw Magma into him, that Magma is kind of the same as him. Because if you think about it, Magma was terrorizing his own, like a village or something like that. And then after the old guy said, hey, join the Magic Knights, and he's still gutsy, but he's actually well disciplined. And I think Yami saw that, and that's why he brought Magma, because he sees something to Magma. If he can do it, I think this boy can find his own answer.
That is true. That is definitely true. You know what, Magna, this part just showed, that he was a peasant. He was a peasant coming into this, and he was actually the first introduction of the team that we physically saw, because that was their first mission.
Yeah,
and it was really cool. And like going kind of reflecting on that, and just him, looking at all his rival luck, looking at Asta, his his protege coming up in the world, and then freaking all these other, having these privileges. It's just, he's like, I'm not gonna let, there's one thing I have.
He felt like he felt left behind, and but I guess
he's like, I'm not going to get left behind. he's like, nah, nice try. I'm catching up. Which, you know what? Moving from that, going to the Battle of the Fist. All right, this is a really this is a pretty badass moment. All right, he is absolutely duking it out. Like he's killing it, man. He's jabbing him up. He's boxing around him and stuff like that. I knew he had a bat, but I didn't know he had some boxing skills. All right, he's bobbing and weaving, throwing jabs out and stuff. It's pretty legit. And and then you know what? Dante he starts unloading too. He starts putting it on him. He's like, don't look at me like that. And they start boxing back and forth. And Magna is lighting him up. And whether or not he's like, Magna thought that, he was doing so much damage, which he was doing a lot of damage. Absolutely. Those freaking fire brass knuckles, he's lighting him up. And I thought it was pretty cool. I thought this part right here, like Magna getting his moment, like duking it out and kind of showing his guts, is pretty cool. What do you think?
Honestly, with Rapid Fire, I thought like he was just like gonna sit there and like think. Because honestly, when I thought of like last chapter, I thought like, and then I reread it, and then reread it, and then read this. I was like, okay, I started liking it. Like, okay, because honestly, I was like, I wasn't like honestly, I was not happy with the thing. But in this one, he was rapid fire, like, and it was like really incredible. Meaning he does. I can't wait for what he can produce. Like maybe he would have fire fist in like coated fire, and then
Which he
start
has
punching
brass
people.
knuckles, so those brass knuckles are doing damage.
Yes, but expect it if he can go like his mana zone. Or I mean, talking like if he train it
Yeah,
more.
I don't think he has the capacity to even do that. I
He
really
doesn't have
don't.
enough magic.
No, he
But
definitely does. He's a peasant, so he doesn't really. He's not really talented like Luck. Luck
but I
Luck got lucky.
I also think that you could still gain from mana. Like
Yeah.
when but because when I see like when comparing Magma and Luck, yeah, Luck is always going to be at the top, and he kind of like you see Magma as someone who kind of behind, but I feel like Magma will learn experience, and I
With
feel
the
like
training. Yeah.
training, and I feel like the Heart Kingdom, yes, I feel like that's also going to help
They
increase
turned him down
magic.
though.
I know it turned
They
them
turned
down.
him down.
I know they turned Magma down, but I feel like after this demon arc, I feel like the elf arc, or like not the elf arc, but the what was that arc that I went like the like what was it? Not goblins, but I forgot what it is. But I wanted him to actually develop his own mana, like because I feel like
Get
with
stronger in that sense. I
get
see what you mean.
stronger, and like in the sense of getting mana into your surroundings and then making it as your own. And that's what I can see happening to but I don't think they know the principles of how their magic really works. So they're
Yeah,
in the
him
early
in particular.
stage.
I think
Yeah.
him in particular, Magna hasn't really developed that yet. Mostly because one, he doesn't have a big mana pool. Okay, he
Yeah.
absolutely does not have a big mana pool, and it kind of sucks, man. It really
Yeah.
does. But like these brass knuckles, man, he's putting the dukes on. Like he's doing
Yeah.
some damage. I was surprised how much damage he's doing with them. But he's putting the holes on freaking Dante. And if it wasn't for Dante being super overpowered, I don't think anyone would actually be able to be taking this and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? Let's move to the next one.
Okay.
Let's say Dante and Magna just, hey, them running out of magic. Like it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like going from Dante kind of like, look at this, you couldn't even do a damn thing to me, and he comes up to me, raises the punch and stuff. And boom, match gone. Magic was gone, and he's questioning like, "Whoa, where did my devil's powers go? Like what? Like you little punk, what did you do? What did you do this time?" And he's like, you know what? You're just acting like this. You've never been out of magic before. You've never been out of magic before. And and Dante's just realizing like, oh crap, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. It's like my own magic is tapped out. And even lost his connection with Luciferano. Like it's like he's actually, this is the first time I've seen him scared. This is the first time I've actually seen him scared like that. And like it was crazy. And Magna just yeeting him in the chin, a nice uppercut. Like I was like, dang. And he hit him hard. I was like, holy crap. What do you think about this moment, Kiwi?
Oh, I have a lot of things to say in this one. 3 of them. Okay, so first of all, when you realized you ran out of magic since you connected it, that was a smart idea because that's how you get your opponents off guard.
Yeah.
That was brilliantly executed. Secondly, with Dante, I feel like Lucifer is getting tired of Dante, especially because he's supposed to be a king and he wants to get out of the thing. So I think later on, freaking Lucifer is like, you know what? I'm gonna take this. I don't need you. I'm gonna find somebody else. I'd rather gonna use the science guy. I forgot his name, the guy with the science. I feel like he's gonna be transferred to. I feel like that guy. He's gonna be
He has the
transferred.
same mark. He has the same
Yeah.
marks. I was thinking it was the same thing. And honestly, you know what?
So
Dante losing to a peasant, like, I'm sorry, but he's losing to the
he's
peasant, man.
okay.
Like, if I
Okay,
was with Frodo and I was like, bro, what? Are you
Dante is a
serious?
trash. Keep that in mind. Dante is a trash. Everybody in Black Clover community will agree
Oh yeah.
that Dante is a trash. Like
Oh yeah.
he to me when he was fighting with Magma,
Mhm.
honestly, his intimidation is lost. I'd rather his I think what his her name is, the girl that has Magdrukula, and the other one that defeated Yuna,
Veronica? Oh,
Veronica,
Vanessa. Vanessa.
and
Vanessa.
no, Veronica, and
It's
then the
Veronica,
other
okay.
one, yeah, and then the other one that was beaten by I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forget his name. Keep going.
Yeah. So what I was saying is that they are still intimidated, but when
Mhm.
it comes to Dante, I don't see him being intimidated. Like I
Yeah.
don't like seriously. I don't see him getting intimidated in this part, and that's freaking upper gel like clip. Like I was like satisfied at
Wrecked
the
him.
same time. I'm like,
It was
thank
satisfying,
you.
yeah.
No, it's a good thing. Listen
Yeah.
to me. It's a good thing because Yami was his best friend, and Yami got stolen. So it's like you freaking like kidnap my captain and psh.
If they gamble all the time. I was just thinking about that too. Like when you said best friend, the first thing that popped up in my head was them naked because they lost all their money. Oh my god.
That's a filler, though. Honestly, that's a filler.
Oh yeah.
That's a filler.
You know what? Moving on. Moving on. We have the final final bout, and I think this part was pretty freaking cool. All right.
Yeah.
And it's literally just both of them getting the strongest like straights on each other, man, and they're just hitting each other's jaw. And Dante's like he's lights out. He's lights out. He yeets them in the face, and then you see Nocton Asta and Luck just come in. Luck and his freaking his greater terror magic and stuff like that. And they both come in, and Asta and Luck's face when they were surprised, they were just like, "Wait, what?" Like they could not believe it. And all you see fucking Magna, the boy, just just yelling at the top of his lungs with Dante passed out on the ground. That was the best thing I've seen during this portion. Of course, I think that's the best way they should have ended it. We all thought he wasn't too. We didn't think he was gonna win. We all thought Zara was gonna help, and we thought freaking Jack was gonna do the finishing blow. But no, he whooped that ass. What do you want to say about this, Kiwi?
First of all, Magma is now. I would have to give you credit for beating him. Honestly, that's a W for you. Honestly, I take back what I said to you at the last podcast. At first, I was like, I didn't like thing. Now you showed me something that is credible. Good. Now with him hitting him and losing and showing Asta and Locke, hey, I can take down my own enemy. It was incredible.
Yeah,
and that's like
awesome.
screaming. It was awesome. But I'm waiting for the questions when predictions because I have something to say about that last chapter.
Yeah. So you know what? Actually, moving on from this, let's look at let's look at the chapter 1 out of 10. All right. We're going to go ahead, rate this chapter, you and me. I'll start off first, okay?
Okay.
And you know what? Starting from the beginning, Dante's comeback, it was fierce, man. And then Magna kind of like giving this brief update on like how he was feeling during this battle. Them duking it out, Dante and Magna freaking running out of magic, and then that final yell at the end. Man, this is actually what we needed. We wanted something else before, but they tripped us up. They tripped us up and they gave us this. And this was legit. This was awesome. So I want to give this a 9 out of 10. I absolutely want to give this a 9 out of 10 because you know what? No one saw this coming. Everyone thought he was gonna lose. I literally everyone thought he was gonna lose. I don't care who was on the bandwagon train and stuff like that. They're like, oh no, something else is gonna happen. I did it too. Everyone thought he was gonna lose. And I absolutely 9 out of 10. How about you, Kiwi?
I have to give it 10 out of 10 because one,
Whoa!
I usually was more critical than I was, but the reason I said I give this 10 out of 10, it surprised me. Honestly, like I had low expectation with Magma, and I thought like I said, we were talking about it in podcast how we were like somebody's coming in or saving him or this and that, and I was like was kind of disappointed because in my heart, like I didn't want him, like I wasn't accepting that he could grow, but he proved to me that he could grow. And that's why that's why I gave him the 10 out of 10, and especially his compassion, his dedication, like when he said to Yami, like, what is the reason? Like he questioned himself, and then like he finds like a guts, like see, like he bow down and humble himself. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's why I had to give it 10 out of 10. But yeah, my rating, it has to be 10 out of 10. But
I'm not gonna lie. I never thought we'd get a 10 out of 10 out of you.
But I will take back everything I said to the podcast. That's what that's all you gotta get from me.
This is a great chapter. Like I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. And you know what? Let's go ahead and move over to what's gonna happen in the next chapter. Okay. And I want to go first. I think this next chapter, now that we are caught up, Asta, Noct, and Luck are in that room. All right. I think Noct's gonna talk some trash to Jack. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna talk a lot of trash. But on that, I think they're finally gonna move on. And we're gonna watch freaking Noelle fighting
Veronica.
Veronica. They're gonna be fighting Vanica and freaking Noelle, and I think maybe the freaking the other captain, what is her name?
No.
The other captain, the Rose one. The Rose one. Darn, I just had her too.
I forgot.
The captain.
Guys, in the chat, tell us what's her name. We kind of forgot about it.
So many characters, man. I watched way too many animes to remember names.
Yeah, I know.
But I think that's what's gonna happen next. I think we're gonna go to that fight because I feel like the Yuno fight is, doing its own thing. Charlotte. There you go, Joe. There it is. Like I think we're gonna see that fight next because I think that fight is the next fight that needs to go down. Because honestly, I think Mr. Ultimate Boss is gonna be the doctor, and it's gonna be the guy that's fighting freaking Zenon fighting freaking, I think those two are going to be last man standing. And I think they're going to be the ones to keep reopening the gates because we already seen Zenon before. He came in and yeeted freaking Yami when he was down. And you know what? I think that's what's going to happen next. That's this next chapter. We're going to be seeing Vanica fighting Noelle and Charlotte. That's what I think. And hopefully Noelle is actually going to boost Charlotte's powers because she's plants and we have water. So I don't know. Hopefully it goes there. How about you, Kiwi?
Honestly, I'm gonna flip 180 on this. But I feel like after this, Lucifer is gonna kill Magma. Because if you say like his connections is out, I felt like his connection for Dante, I feel like he can, like since he did it with Liu Bei, like, he can hurt Asta's like mom or something. I feel like since Dante still have that connection, I felt like
But the connection's gone now.
No, the connection, like, it ran out magic, but I'm saying like his mark is still there. So he's still technically contract with Lucifer.
That's true.
So I have a feeling that he's gonna control the unconscious him and stab Magma.
Unconsciously stab Magma? Magna. Oh man, That's I see you guys in chat. I see Jacob's looking at that too.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt that, and that to me, like, especially you have Asta and Luck, and then he goes like thing, and then you have like Dante, and he's unconscious, started thing, and then people's like, wait, I thought he was down, right? And then you'd see Lucifer and like stab Magma, and then that's when Asta will get his anti-sword and just like thing, like try to like get thing.
Oh dang! That would be a crazy moment. Maybe that's the first death. Is that going to be our first death right there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They tried to give us freaking Julius, and they brought Julius back.
I feel like this is because I for some reason I still see a death flag from him. I had that feeling, and I got really scared, and especially with this fight, especially the connection soul. So I feel like he's with this connection soul. It's connecting to the actual person, but it's not connecting to the magic. Like it is magic, but But so that's why I'm kind of like nervous about it. But I can't wait for Noel. I can't wait for Luck. I can't wait for Charmy. I can't wait for the entire thing.
I'm so excited for that.
I'm excited. This arc is gonna be the best, but I want some consequence, like some both sides, because that's why I said Magma has. I felt like has a death, but yeah.
Yeah, God, that's a lot. Yeah, you went a whole other way.
I told you I went away.
Did. You know what, man? That is crazy. You know what? This next chapter, I think it's gonna be really good. This is gonna be a really good next chapter. You know what, guys? Very quick. What I want you to do, go ahead and put in the chat. We're gonna talk about we're gonna do a Q&A. We're gonna talk about the chapter. Put your questions out. Kiwi, did you see any questions before? I think I saw someone say something.
Yeah, let me scroll down to see who has a question.
I see one person I want to give a shout out to. One of our guest hosts, Chili Cracker. I see you, Chili. I see you with the Noel fan service. Don't worry. I know that's what you've been waiting for.
Okay, this one. Chili says, bringing him. Do you think Lucifer just abandoned him?
Ooh, you want to take this one, or you want me to go first?
I already said what I want to say.
You know what? I think Lucifer definitely abandoned him. I think he definitely abandoned him, and I think, of course, he went somewhere else. We don't know if he went over to the freaking doctor, or like, I don't know, maybe he took over Magna's body after he switched. That could have happened too. We don't know, because he depleted complete magic, so we don't necessarily know in that point. But I thought it was. Man, I thought there is absolutely a possibility that he just left and went to the other guy, and they're preparing the gates to be open more, because he's able to open the gates now. At least Lucifer was able to focus himself on that and just dump this trash of a person called Luciferano. Not Luciferano. I'm sorry, Dante. Dumping Dante on the ground. He's like, "All right, dude, bye. You just got your ass whooped by a freaking peasant." So that's what I think about that. I definitely do think he's gonna leave now. I definitely do. I think that's what happened.
I would agree with you, but before he does it, he will kill this peasant, because that's like a freaking. He will kill Magma first and then go to the doctor. And that's why I fell. And then Luck would like see like that would trigger something to Magma too. I like Luck too. So
man. Yeah. Hey, if you guys have any more questions, post them now so we can go ahead and talk about them. Which actually,
before they put up the question, I gotta before they write down their question, I have a question for you, Ike. So, what would you think is a like? How would you think the chapter go by when I mention like Magma would die? What do you think in your head? Do you think it's possibility, or do you think there's another outcome or another thing is gonna come soon?
I think it would be cool. I think it would be one of the moments that we actually need something like this happening, because we're like, it's a war. This is the war that's going on. They're fighting different countries and stuff. And
also
honestly,
demons.
yeah,
And like it's
and you know what? In the middle of all this, usually there is something that happens. And you know what? Everyone knows when there's war, there's death. So I honestly, there's been so many people being saved that it hurts to say this, but someone has to die. Somebody has to die. Even, like,
I keep telling you.
Like we had him. He lost his arm. Everyone thought he was gonna die. Freaking
Knock.
the Wizard King. Everyone thought he was gonna die.
Knock.
Knock. Everyone thought Knock was gonna die. He was on death's bed. Oh, he was out the window, man. We all thought Knock was gonna die after they just gave him to us. Like, there's so many different things. And freaking we all thought was dead, and all those people were dead. He brought everyone back to life, and I was like, well, okay, half the squad back to life. And I was just like, man, like, are we going to see death in this? Like, is this gonna happen? Because you know what, I feel like there's no way there's gonna be no consequence in this. There's no way. At a battle like this, there's no way. So if they do, when you said that, I was like, oh. When you said he was gonna die, he could possibly die, I was like, oh man. Yeah, that's what I think about that one, definitely.
So I think we have questions from Chili Cracker, but you're killing today, Chili. What do you think?
He's upset because he wasn't on the podcast with us. So he's throwing all the questions out. So we got this question is what do you think Luck and Asta game plan now that they have reached Magna? You go ahead first, Kiwi.
Like I said, Lucifer might come in and kill, and they were like, wait, what happened and stuff. Or they might celebrate. It's like, man, how did you do that? Like, give him like a praise or something and stuff. Maybe. But I still think to bother that cliffhanger, I feel he's gonna die.
I don't know. They have, like, there's so many people that could have died, and no one's dead yet. We need
consequential.
We did kill off half of the Dawn. The Golden Dawn. Half of the Golden Dawn did die, so I can't say no one died yet. Even though there were fodder characters, all right? No one really cared about them, I'm not gonna lie.
Except for the chubby one, I really liked
the chubby guy, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, he was funny.
But you know what? For me, I guess thinking about that, man. Can you put the question back up?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, just thinking about that.
Sorry, one. That's
it's a chili cracker. Just, man, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't think they're gonna do anything right now. There's not the time, but I do think Luck is gonna have a moment. I think Luck is gonna fight.
Of course.
I think he's gonna. Yeah, I think he's actually gonna go one-on-one with the devil. I do think that, and I hope he does, and I hope it's epic. Because, like, this full powered mode, I want to see it, man. I've always loved watching Luck fight. Ever since they went into the labyrinth.
He's psycho, okay?
Oh, yeah. And ever since he went into the labyrinth, and now he has this power, dude, I can't wait. I want to see him just going all out on a devil. Just yeeting them across the room and stuff like that. I want to see it. I think that's going to be next. I think Asta's still going to be Asta, just sitting there, completed out of mana.
Or hyping Magma, saying, "Oh my gosh, you're so awesome, senpai!"
Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. That's definitely gonna happen. They're like, they're gonna do that. They're never gonna do that, like they always do. But then moving on from that, like, I think Luck's gonna have his next. He's gonna have his next turn, and I think it's gonna be when one of the demons comes out. And then I think Asta's not gonna be doing anything. Asta's not gonna do anything until the next demon comes out, and I don't even think he's gonna fight the next demon. I think someone else is gonna fight the demon before he can get to it. Definitely. So you know what? Give me a second. Let me look at what we have back up here. But do you think that Tabata would kill? I want to talk about that. And you know what? I don't. From what we've seen so far, I don't think he will. I think he'll bring it to the point where he's about to kill them, because he's done it to everyone already. He's absolutely done it to everyone. And like, I don't think Tabata will kill a Black Bull, but I want him to. I want
Needs to.
like,
He needs to.
I want him. Honestly, I want him to kill a Black Bull. I want him because you know what? It's gonna add character build. It's gonna bring some character building to everyone in the team. Everyone in the team is gonna step it up after that, and it's gonna be crazy. And they're like, it's gonna be like another Naruto moment with freaking you know who dying. And like, I hope he does.
Please,
I don't know if he will.
Please. I like Mama, but I feel that flag all over him. So that's fine.
Red flags everywhere, huh? So do you really think Tabata's gonna kill off a Black Bull?
Yes, at least one or two.
Yeah. Oh damn, two. Slow down.
I would have to go with one.
It's our favorite
Magma, and second is Gorsh, the guy with the mirror.
Why? No. They brought him back to life. Why would they kill him off? They already brought him back. He died once. He pretty much died once. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. He pretty much died once. Oh, why would you say him? I like him. Out of everyone else, I think he's the fourth strongest out of everyone in the entire team. Sorry, Noelle. I still think he's stronger than her. I don't know what to tell you. I still think he's stronger than her. Because if she fights him, he wrecks her. He wrecks her like it's nothing. The only reason Asta beat him is because of freaking like he has anti-magic. That's it.
But freaking okay. Noelle has Valkyrie. She can control things. She can even shield herself with the beams that he thinks. She's very fast.
He can duplicate her. He could duplicate her.
But still. I feel like Noelle's still gonna.
Hey, if you guys got any more questions, keep posting them. All right, keep posting them. Do we have any more that's up there? I think we have. Do you think Mars and Diamond Kingdom? There it is. If you guys have more questions, please keep posting those questions. What do you think about this, Kiwi? Do you think the Mars and Diamond Kingdom will get involved?
Yes, and secondly, Mars is not gonna die. I doubt that. Secondly, because
where did that come from? Why was Mars gonna die?
Do you think? I don't know. People are talking about it, but anyway, I don't think Mars is gonna die. But I feel like the Diamond Kingdom will aid them. Like I feel like they're gonna aid them later when the Clover Kingdom is about to lose.
You know what? That makes perfect sense. You know what? I was thinking there's going to be an Asta moment where he's fighting and then his stuff runs out again. I feel like there's going to be a moment where his stuff runs out in the middle of a fight this time. And he's like, no.
This time he has his sister.
And then like
I think
literally.
His partner.
Yeah. And then what's going to happen is I think Mars is going to swoop in right when Asta's about to get yeeted. And like, I think he's going to come in and he's going to be like, hey, I'm here to help, friend, and stuff like that. And Asta's like, oh, Mars. I think that's exactly gonna happen, and I think it's gonna be really cool. That really needs to happen because he was one of the first people that we were introduced as one of his freaking what is it called? As one of his rivals. We'll go with that. And then we got him again later on during the when we're dealing with the witch queen. And I think it will be a great time. I think this would be a great time for him to come in and help Asta out. But I don't think it's going to be the next demon. I think the next demon is going to be fought off by side characters, not just Asta. But I think the demon after the Asta fights, it's going to be super strong or something. His stuff's going to run out, and I think Diamond Kingdom's going to come in. I think they're going to come in. They're going to help out because they need to get rid of this doctor, man. He betrayed their country. Like this, not happening. It's not happening at all. I think they can come in. I definitely think they can come in. Hopefully they have some good people, and hopefully it works out because we still got to see the Elves fight. We still got to see freaking Edwin Charmy fight. We still got to see freaking Noelle. We still got to see freaking Locke is still going to fight, of course. We still got to see all these people who came back. So I want to see this, man. I think this is going to be really freaking good, and I think that's what's going to happen.
I want to say something before we pull out another question.
Mhm.
I kind of want to ask you a question, and this has been my mind lately. Do you think Kuro slash Sagrid, like the girl who with the lock in Black Bull, do you think she's the key to closing the demon tree?
Wait, who'd you say? Who?
Zagrid, like the girl who locks, like she has ceiling, like lock. Her magic is lock. Like you remember?
Oh, the bird.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Her
Do you
sealing
think
magic.
she? Do you think she was sealed? Like
Yeah.
since there,
Oh
do you
yeah.
think
She has a big part.
she's the key to seal the?
I think she has an absolute huge part to this. Nero is literally going to do what she's going to do. Locking? Come on now. I think she's going to do a ton of things, actually. I think she's going to show up and actually fight and lock some demon magics. So, so they can actually hit them and stuff. And I think that's going to happen
Like,
too.
I feel like her powers is just like Julius.
Good. She's honestly, she's overpowered. She's absolutely
Way too
overpowered. If
overpowered.
she had some combat skills, then she'd be useful, but she's more of a support character. So I think she's definitely going to be the one to lock the gates. I think she's going to be the one
Yes.
to lock the gates at the last second. She's perfect for it. Or let's say, hey, if she can't lock the gates, maybe someone might make a copy of her and lock the gates. We don't know. That'd be cool.
Okay.
What else questions do we have?
All right, we're bringing one question, and it's from
Chili, you're on
Chili.
fire, man. You're on fire. You know what? We need to get you off shift because we need to get you back on this podcast. Let's see. Would it be possible that there are other good demons like Leave It? Really? To come out when the next gate opens? No. No, I don't think there's any. I don't think there's not damn one.
I'll
Not a
put that
damn one's
question
gonna come
up
out.
again.
Yep. Yeah, keep that up. Hey guys, you know what? Hey, Chili, I love you, but I don't think that's a thing. I don't think any of these demons are gonna come out just like him. He only came out the way he came out because they wrecked him, and I mean wrecked him. Like they put him.
Honestly, he didn't really care. Like he said that
Yeah.
he when he was in the demon world, yeah, he got bullied, but at the same time, he didn't feel like he didn't care. Thing. The only time he truly hated them when his mom,
Yeah.
that's when he fostered that anger.
Yeah.
But other
Because it
than
seemed
that,
natural to him. What they were
yeah.
doing as demons was natural. So I really do think that, man, that's crazy.
Ooh, there's another question.
Oh,
This one's a good question.
Joe Boy. J Boy, man. Oh, man. You just had to do that. Here we go. We're going to have to talk about this. Man, I don't know if this is going to take an hour, 2 hours, what? Let's see. Do you think there are angels? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, there's angels. There's absolutely angels. There's no way there's demons and there's no angels. And you know what? Actually, you had the tree of Califort, and then you had the what was the other one? The life tree or whatever. The opposite direction. Those actually are representations of light and dark, no matter what.
But
And
technically, they said that elf is kind of connected to like a heaven
yes,
thing. So technically,
heaven,
we
the
kind
light.
of have the elf being the angel.
Yeah, I
That's what
honestly think it's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. There's definitely gonna be angels, and we're definitely gonna go into that arc. That's why I know that this demon arc is, it's the demon arc. We're gonna have more arcs after this, which we're probably gonna have like a I don't think it's gonna be so soon. We might get a glimpse of it. We might, but it's not for the people in the heavens to come down and smite the devils when we're the ones that released them in the first place. So that honestly, that would be above them. So I don't think they would come in for this.
You just gave me an idea. You just gave me a theory.
That I'm just saying, because like archangels, like they're not going to come down and like I don't think that's going to be a thing. If you actually look into that type of like religious lore and stuff like that, I don't think they would do that unless the devil himself is foot on ground. That is the only time it would happen, because then it would be the apocalypse if that happened. So I think if in that sense, maybe they'll come in and stop him from coming on ground. and then we'll see something. I don't know. Maybe we'll see it from the elves. Maybe we'll find out that someone's part angel. I don't know. Maybe Gray. I don't know. She was able to do the little healing thing. I don't know. But what do you think, Kiwi?
Honestly, you know what I really want to see?
Mm-hmm.
Fallen angels.
So like archangels. Fallen angel would be like the devil, Lucifer.
No, between both angelic, in the middle, fallen angels. They're called fallen. So there's pure demons, and then there's true angels. But you have the middle one, that fallen angel. There's still angel powers. They have angelic powers, but they also have demon powers.
Okay.
I want to see that because honestly, it would have been a twist for
so you mean
Black
like Michael, right? You're talking about that, like a fallen angel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Michael the archangel. Yeah. I see what you mean. That would be interesting. I don't know where that would go. I don't know what they would do with that.
If you're watching this, make sure to write that down for your ideas.
That's awesome. You know what? But you know what? Go to that next one by Jacob.
Okay.
Jacob Pickens. It's what other fantasy races, creatures do you think will be in the manga?
That's a good question.
Man. Wow. And also, Joe Boy, I see you in there. I see you. Or J Boy, I saw that too. Don't worry. I think that's something like that might happen later on. But going back to this, what kind of fantasy races? Kiwi, what do you think? What do you think we'll see next?
Dryer.
We saw Dryad.
What was the thing that
Dryad, elves, dwarves? We know that are real.
Dwarfs. I need to see dwarfs arc.
Dwarfs arc. Okay, yeah. I'll take that. I will laugh if we find out that freaking Asa's also a dwarf. I will absolutely, because I'm just saying he's stocky and stuff like that. Like he didn't really grow. He just gained muscle and just look more manlier. Like he's starting to look like a dwarf. I'm just saying. And like I wouldn't be surprised.
But you have to know that Charmy is tall though. When she gets serious.
But that's only when she gets serious. That's when her powers are released. Which some dwarves do have that power. And maybe because she's half dwarf or something, we don't know if she's full dwarf, half dwarf. If
Asta was dwarf, maybe then he could say, maybe his half anti-magic will make him taller then.
No. You see him after time skip, he didn't get taller. He got jacked. He didn't get developed.
No, not jack, thick. Okay.
Yeah. Thick. All right. My bad.
Thick.
Jack thick. Ripped. All of it. Got thick, got jacked, got ripped. I don't know about you, but when they did that picture for the freaking the soon-to-be Black Clover movie and stuff like that, I don't know where Asa got cheeks from, but all of a sudden he had cheeks. I was like, whoa, where did this come from? But freaking moving on through this.
I kind of want to answer Joy Boy's question. He's put out a really good question.
Hey boy, let's see what we got.
Where was it? Do you think there's a time skip like the Naruto?
Everyone's been talking about that, man. Everyone's been talking about that.
That's why I kind of want to answer that question.
If I'll go first. If it happens, I hope it's a 3-year time skip.
People are saying it's 4 year. People saying it's 4 years.
If it's 3 to 4 years, I hope it is. I absolutely hope it is, because then we are going to get. That's actually still a lot. I don't know if I want to say that either. Like after this whole battle and after everything to get a time skip, I don't know if I want to see it like that. I think we'll see Asta as freaking like almost like third
still short.
Still short. He'll be still short. But you know what? I know what you mean. If they do a time skip, I guess what I want to see out of that time skip is, of course, everyone progressing as people, but I want to see some new characters. I want to see some new characters added. Like everyone keeps talking about Asa's brother coming in. Everyone keeps talking about Osha's sister coming in. Everyone keeps talking about the kid from freaking Magna's village coming and joining the Black Bulls. Everyone keeps talking about that. Everyone keeps talking about all those three people so far, and like I'm for it. I am for that. I want that to happen. Absolutely.
I got a good one.
Go ahead.
So for 4 years, if it's 4 years or 2 years,
Mhm.
I would say some of the captains are gonna retire.
Yes.
I can
think
see that
Captain will
happen. Yeah, some captains are gonna retire,
Mhm.
and some of them are gonna be a wizard king. I can see that. And also, what I would say, I feel like Yami might have to be the one who's gonna be retiring, because like honestly, like
Someone's got to take Julius' spot. I'm just gonna say
yeah,
that.
so like I feel like Yami's gonna retire because after this incident, and I feel like Charlotte's gonna confess her love to Yami. They're gonna
Okay. We'll see
so
about that.
yeah, but anyway, when she got the courage. But I'm just saying, still, I feel like like, I can see, Knock or somebody, or maybe Asta might be the one who's taking the spot, like the new captain, or
I don't think he's ready to be a
the,
captain.
because Yuno's ready to be captain. He's the
No,
vice
I don't think
captain.
Yuno's ready to be a captain either. I still think
Okay,
Yuno
they're
is
not
immature.
ready, but I'm saying 4 years. Like,
Yeah. In 4 years, I feel like,
they might
yeah,
be ready. They
he
might
would
be
have to
ready.
become captain. He would have to. Julius is gonna be retired. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
someone's gonna have to be the freaking Wizard King, and I think there could only be two people that can be Wizard King, and one is gonna be Yami, and the other one's gonna be
I don't.
Fulangoli.
No, it's not. It's not Yummy. It's Nozel. Nozel is gonna be one,
No,
and Flo.
no, I don't think Nozell. I don't think he's ready for that position. I don't really think he's that
I
type of
don't see
leader.
Yami. I don't see Yami being a wizard king. I could see that guy
Fulangoli, yeah.
Flogolio to be a wizard king, and sometimes Nozel because that's his rival. But I would prefer with because he. I think I can see more, and I think Julia is actually testing them out too.
Yeah, I think he is testing them. Like Nozell, it makes sense because he's a royal,
Mm-hmm.
but I also don't think Julius wants to put more royals on top. Like Julius, yeah, he's a royal, but remember he was trying to make this
Like
a
but
thing of
I feel
captains
like
that are like
I feel
respectful
like
and stuff.
Flome, like the guy Flome, I forgot. I always forget how to pronounce his name.
Fulangolian,
But
yeah.
Flome, he's
Fugolion.
he's so equal with commoners and royals. Just like he respects Asta.
Yes, he
So
is.
that's why I can see him being like um the same as Julius at the end, and then he might be the one who's gonna pass the mantle to or Asta. We never know who's gonna be the Wizard King.
Yeah, I think Fugolion. I think he would be the perfect one of the perfect people to become the next Wizard King. And the reason I say that is because of freaking he actually has those leadership traits. He actually shows mentorship. He actually shows that progressional. Like he doesn't look down on people. He didn't look down on freaking Asta when he first met him. So I think those things are pretty cool. And I know we went off on your time skip part, J Boy. But you know what? Like I definitely think that that's gonna happen in the future. I think there's gonna be a new Wizard King. If they do a time skip, if they do that big of a time skip, I think it'll be.
I'll be shocked if Asta got taller in his time skip.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
No, but if he did, I'll be shocked.
I hope he does. I want him to be a dwarf, guys. I don't care. Hey, put it in the comments whether you guys think he should be a dwarf or not. I think he should be a dwarf.
Comment below. Like
Definitely.
later.
Oh yeah, put it in the comments, guys. Like I definitely think that needs to be a thing.
Okay, and I have Chili's just firing questions, and
Do another
he
one.
has
Man, he's on fire. Julius will end up joining the Black Bulls due to his forced retirement. What? What? You know what? Who let you ask questions? I'm just joking. Man, no. I do not think he will go to the Black Bulls. I don't. Because that's weird. He is younger now. He could join the ranks. Oh crap! I didn't even think about that. He may not be the Wizard King anymore. Well, no, I don't think he would ever do that. I think he would become an advisor. I don't think he would join any team. I think he would become an advisor and he'd stay within the higher chain of command. I think that's what will happen. I think it makes no sense to put him into a team. And if he was going to be in a team, he'd probably be like a vice captain or something. So I wouldn't be surprised. Nock becomes the captain of the Black Bulls. I don't know where Yami's going to go. We don't know. Yami's going to die.
Yes, I hope so. I love Yami, but I hope so.
How dare you say that about Yami? Why are you going to say you hope he dies? Gosh.
Okay. Because to make a good story. Anyway, I have a good... this Jacob put out a good question. This one... It depends. Okay, so I'm putting it up.
And it.
This one.
Vice captain for Asta.
Do you think he's going to be a vice captain?
Oh, yeah. He's absolutely going to be a vice captain. I don't think he'll be captain at all. I think he'll be vice captain.
Yeah.
And that's mostly because Nock's still there.
Yeah.
Nock's not gonna let him be captain. He's not gonna let him be captain. He's like, no, step back, kid. I don't care how strong you are, step back. So I think he'll be a vice captain. If they do a 4-year time skip, he's definitely gonna be vice captain.
Okay.
Absolutely. And Veronica's probably gonna be hotter. Vanessa, my bad. Vanessa's probably gonna be hotter.
You call her Veronica?
I to Veronica. That's like they need to stop with her. I'm not gonna lie, they need to stop with her. There's too much fan service going on with her. Like I don't know why she's in lingerie all the time, but that's
Noelle?
Noelle is gonna be, I don't know. Like they did the time skip before and like she got bangs. That's it. They just gave her bangs. I was like, what? That's all? That's all we got? She didn't even age, she did nothing. She didn't bangs.
What about Mimosa?
Mimosa. When was Mimosa? Oh, okay, her cousin. No, she
the one
was
who's
the same.
In love with Asta too.
They made her a little bit more busty. I saw that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a fan service person. All right, I'm gonna say that now. I'm not a fan service. I look past the fan service and I look towards the plot.
Okay,
I'm just that kind of person.
This is a funny question. This is the last question before we wrap things with, and this is funny. I kind of want to ask this, and because you were joking around with Momonosuke, so I kind of want to bring this out. Do you think Asta is a Chad for having so many girlfriends? Like so many girls.
How's that making him a Chad? He's what? How's that making him a Chad? He's not a Chad.
Or like having like so many girlfriends that was like
humbled guy ever. He's not a player, all right? Not at all. He doesn't know how to do that stuff. Player. He doesn't know how to talk to girls. He doesn't know how to do that stuff.
No, he can talk to girls. He can talk to girls, but the problem is he's too dense to realize. He's too dense to realize it, and he likes his sister Lily.
He taught.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. Like before, do you think Sister Lily is gonna join the Black Bulls?
No.
Okay.
She has to take care of the kids. Like she's doing her own thing. I don't think she would do that. Someone asked that, and I don't. He has Sister Lily. I see you, Chili. I really don't think that. I don't think she will do anything. I think she'll stay in a town. She won't go anywhere. But I do think Asa's brother is going to join the join the match.
You mean Libe?
No. His brother from the orphanage.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, okay. The kid with the fire. I think he's gonna end up joining the freaking Fulangolian's freaking Magic Knights. I think he's definitely gonna join them. Like all the Vermilions, because he has fire powers, so they're probably gonna take him.
Well, Magma has fire powers, so I feel
but he was also a peasant and delinquent. Nash.
Same. That's what I'm saying. Nash too. I feel like Nash is gonna be joining like the Black Bulls, though. I don't see him joining.
Nash is gonna join the Black Bulls?
Yeah. I don't see him going to Flamin'. Like if you said that, because he's an orphanage and he's poor. He's kind of basically like Magma.
I don't think he would go on. Who would be the captain? I just thought about that. Who would be the captain if Fulangolian was gone? And then that would be the person who would pick whoever's next.
That would have to be the brother, the little, I forgot. Leo.
He might become the freaking vice captain, and then the sister might become the captain because, you know, they got to have someone. There's no way the sister's going to let anyone else be the captain.
Yeah, but the sister's super strong, so I don't really think.
Dude, they need to stop with her, man. They they went from making her the super badass lady to Mr. Fan Service lady. Like, I don't know what they're doing with her. I liked her personality already. Let her be a badass. Just stop. Just stop it, please. I understand we got some people out there that like a little fan service a lot, but her coming out of the lava naked, her freaking like her whole fire form, and then all of a sudden we can see some cleavage too. I don't understand that. But I think she's a badass character, and I think that's the direction we're going when it comes to the time.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what, guys? That's actually gonna end this all for us. All right. Kiwi, at this time, do you have anything you want to add?
Nope. Actually, there's one thing, guys. Thank you guys for giving us question. That was a fire question, guys. That was amazing. Like I said, keep on watch our podcast so that you can give up your question. And if we did miss your question, please comment down below so that we can get that in the next stream. So that way we can answer your question during the stream.
Exactly. We're going to answer them as best we can. And I just want to give a couple shout outs real quick. Hey, Jacob, J-Boy, and freaking Chili Cracker. Hey, guys, your questions were fire. All right. Keep those up. We absolutely want to see you guys next time. Okay. And bring it on that. We're going to wrap this up. Be sure to watch our live podcast again. If you guys like this new content or you guys like this content, please let us know. Comment below. We go live 3 p.m. CST and 2100 CET. Monday is Black Clovers. Wednesdays is our anime conversations, which is new. Please go and join that as well, because that's that's a very fun time. And Fridays is going to be One Piece chapter reviews. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy our content, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment below, like we said before. You know, also follow our Instagram, our Twitter, and our additional content. We will have additional content and polls within them, okay?
Yes.
So a big thank you from all of us from Otaku International, guys. You know what? Bye.
Bye.